Yeah. I don't know if you want to...
So we started off at Nick's house for day one of modding, just purely for convenience. A lot more help and a lot more tools, and we really thought we were gonna get a lot of things done on that day. Excited mostly about this. Got the Nakamae seat covers in a customized brown with beige stitching, so that's kind of cool. As you guys can see, these are just gonna replace my turn signal intakes. I just wanted these because it looks cooler. There's not really any reason. Okay, I'm just gonna ruin the parts. Mazda parts. They're not all mine, I just have one thing. And we're gonna install one of these. This is the hard top seal, which I'm actually missing, and that's why my hard top's been cracking in different places. Coming into these episodes of modding, I really took on that perspective that Babs told me to have, which is kind of just patience. So finding the right parts, finding the right thing to have, and not just buying everything and everything. Just to chase some form of completion date, you know, so that's what I did. First one that pops up, I'm really excited about this thing. I was really excited about these seat covers. They look amazing. And Nakamae is really a household name for anything MX5 related, I guess. But it does come with a price. And I went with a custom color and a custom leather. So thanks to Rev9 for actually making this happen, and purely because it was a lot more expensive than the other kind of seat covers. I only got just the seat cover, not the whole interior, just so I know what it looks like. I really wanted a darker color than just the tan from the original MX5. And also I thought this color would be nice perhaps with a contrasting black on surround inside the actual car. So I might not even change anything else to this color. Right now it's just to see if I like it or not. Funny enough, the excitement level kind of just dropped almost instantaneously when we found out that I have the wrong seats. Now, I ordered the right cover for the right car for my car, but I didn't know that my car actually had NA8 seats, and even though the difference was minimal, it makes the fit kind of average, and yeah, I just couldn't deal with it. I didn't really want to run with it just for the time being. I wanted to do it right, so I took it off straight away and just went back home and kind of just, thought about it all. So while that disappointment was actually happening, Steve and Nick helped me a lot by just installing the TSIs at the front, just to kind of save time and get more stuff done. These are amazing. I wanted to freshen up the front for quite a while now. Look, the old original Zest TSI were amazing, and they are rare at that as well. But it's just an old product, it's an old technology, old system, old way of actually doing electric as well, and I just didn't like the way it looked. I love the way these ones are. I like the way that it pops out, and the amber color just makes it different, at the front, which is kind of cool.
How's your day, bro? It's a bit bright.
Got the wrong one.
Wrong seals.
Got the wrong seal.
Wrong seat covers.
Supposed to get... Thanks to Nick and Steve for actually installing these turn signal intakes while I've done nothing. Steve soldered it. He, careful, the solder's hot. That's what Steve said the whole day. Nick has just been doing the brute force of the stuff. I've just been the problem solver. If something can't come out, I'm good at pulling out. That's what Fatih said. I'm good at pulling out. Day one of modding, only the turn signal intakes. So starting the mods day on that day wasn't actually successful with a few hours working on the car and only one thing done. But that's alright, because the next day I actually sourced an NA6 seats from a fellow MX5 owner that was still really in good quality, except it just needed a bit of a clean. Day 2, I sourced the correct seats this time. This is the NA6 seats, and as you can see, the difference is actually just in the bolster and the center padding you'll see, and also just the top, there's a bit more bolster, and the shape of the headrest is just a little bit different. Using the Turtle Wax carpet and upholstery and fabric cleaner that they've given me is amazing. It's so easy to use. It's just to let it foam up, brush it off, and then let it sit in the sun, and that's about it. And I kind of just, you know, while taking the seats out, did the whole car as well in the interior, and just makes everything just feels a bit better, a bit cleaner, a bit fresher. This is the part that gets kind of loose, and then from the top it kind of looks like that. So the fit is great, but you can still see the edges of the cover, and I didn't like that. I wanted it to be kind of a bit more perfect. I wanted to be a bit more meticulous about it, so what I did is actually went out and got these IL Motorsports bolster support. How the bottom kind of doesn't look that great, even if you're looking at it from the high angle. So what happens is there's a bracket that goes in between the slider and the seat. Jam it in there with the screw, something like this, with light, which I will not be wiring up, but it's just like that. You place it in like that. It's also a bonus the fact that the plastic was kind of created almost in the same texture as the rest of the car, so it looks really OEM, and to be honest, it looks great. Brown color with the blue exterior kind of makes this car look a bit more vintage, how I want it to be. And I don't know, I think I might keep with the whole contrasting black and brown kind of theme going on here. And you know, who knows, it might be more leather stuff coming along in the car. Now, I used to run with a Prototipo, Momo Prototipo steering wheel, which I think is one of the best steering wheels that I've ever used. But I kind of just wanted to change, but now it matches the seat as well. And I got some silver hardware along with this steering wheel just to kind of clean it up a little bit. And even though it's a little bit bigger, it's a bit more cruisier, but it just looks a lot cooler and a bit more retro. I might change between the two, between summer and winter. The old plate holder that I had was kind of this DIY garage hack job that I just thought was just completely horrible because it keeps hitting the bumper and it keeps making scratches. Got these from MX5 Mania, just a bit better. It hooks straight onto the baby teeth tow hook from the actual car itself, and it fits nicer, it looks better, and it's just overall a lot cleaner. And it, you know, these are the little things that make the car a lot better. Now, some of the parts that I've ordered and want may not come in time, but there's still a lot more to do to this car. There's still a lot more stuff to be done. Bit by bit, the car has come a long way and transformed to slowly and more closer to what I want it to look like. But I am trying to exercise that whole patience and period correctness mentality. So stay tuned to the next and final episode where we go to a massive car show as well as more modding to be done.